Steph, thanks for clicking. This is my 6th update for This is Pantasy. Allie of Wonder and Alleyland created this project. It's the 3rd round. It started on November 11th and it lasts a year. There are 21 mythical creatures that have different prompts that you can use to correlate with some kind of makeup or beauty product. And I've been doing this as a progressive style. So I started with 5 products, and if I get to an update and I don't have anything to roll out, I roll something in anyway. And then I keep that same number through the rest of the project. As of the last update, I was working on 7 items, but I don't have to add anything this time. I do have several rollouts and then some things rolling in, so let me tell you about them. The first item on my list has been in here since the intro, and it's Pegasus, a winged divine horse depicted as pure white, and that's a white product. I picked this perfectly posh, swanky, and soft foot cream. My goal was to finish it, and I have finally done that. It's all gone. I opened it up, I scooped it out. I wouldn't repurchase this. The peppermint and thyme wasn't my favorite scent. I didn't think it was all that exfoliating or that moisturizing. It was kind of greasy and didn't absorb well, but it's all gone now and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Also, since the intro is the prompt unicorn, a legendary creature described as a beast with a single large pointed spiraling horn, symbolizes purity, freedom, gentleness, innocence, divinity, and magic. Brings signs of good luck, happiness, and a positive omen. And that's a brand new untouched product, and I had never used this sample of their Bermuda, the oil for dark spots. This does absolutely nothing, as evidenced by the dark spot that is still on my jawline, despite the fact that I've used this every night for months. So this is gone. I'm absolutely not buying it because it's completely useless. Moving on. Next up, I have Dragon, and Dragon is a large serpentine legendary creature depicted as winged, horned, four-legged, and capable of breathing fire or ice. It's a large product, and so I brought in this large 17.5 ounce of this Is a 10 Miracle Deep Conditioner plus Keratin. You can see my marks there. I didn't make as much progress this month because I did travel for Easter and I did not take this giant bottle with me. So my goal is to finish it. It's going to be a couple of months yet. This is difficult to mark since I can't really see through this thick dark blue plastic, but that's my best guess by taking the pump out and seeing where the level is on the pump. So there's where I am at for Dragon. It's going to be 2 to 3 more months probably. Next I have Cyclops, a one-eyed giant, and that is a single eyeshadow. I have this Jouer eyeshadow in the shade Chocolat, or however you pronounce the word that's chocolate in French. And this is what it looks like. I had the goal of using this 10 times. At the last update, I used it 8 times. I am wearing it for the 10th time in my crease today, so that's a goal met for Cyclops too. Next I have Basilisk, and that's the king of serpents, a magical beast bred by dark wizards, and that's a dark matte shadow. So I went into my very old and very well-loved Lilo & Stitch Ohana palette, and there's a shade in here called Aloha, and my goal was to hit pan on Aloha, and there is my shiny new pan. I knew I wasn't that far away. It took 4 uses to hit pan, and there it is. It's like a deep purple color, and I now have pan in it. So I now have pan in most of the shades of this palette. It's a powdery shade, partially because it's sold and partially because it was an inexpensive palette in the first place, but it works just fine. And so that's goal met for Basilisk. Next is Zombie, and that's a person that was supernaturally reanimated, walking dead, decaying, rotting skin, hungry for human flesh. And that's a product that's falling apart. I brought in my Beauty Crop PBJ Smoothie Stick in the shade Guava Nice Day. It's my favorite type of color, which is berries, but I'm not wearing them so much in the spring. And my goal is to use this 10 times. I have not used it at all, unfortunately. I just don't feel like this deeper color goes with the pastel looks I've been favoring. Probably could have worn it today, but I didn't. And so this is falling apart. It's broken off at the base, and I'm not going to roll it up to prove it because that would get messy. But I still have all 10 uses to go for Zombie. My last roll-in last month was Werewolf, a human with the ability to shift into a wolf, heightened senses, shift during a full moon, silver bullets are a weakness, and that's a celestial themed product. And I brought in this very old, very discontinued Ardency Inn Modster Manuka Honey Enriched Pigment in the shade Heaven. My goal is to use it 10 times. Today I am wearing it for the 3rd time, so I am part of the way there for Werewolf, and I'll just keep working on this one. So that was a total of 4 rollouts. I rolled out Pegasus, Unicorn, Basilisk, and Cyclops. So those are all out, and I get 4 new products to bring in that I selected randomly from Tiny Decisions. The first prompt that I randomly selected to bring in was Elf, humanoid supernatural being with magical powers and supernatural beauty, mischievous or malicious. and that's a product that makes you feel beautiful. And I feel particularly beautiful when I'm doing my skincare in the evening. You get all the residual makeup off and you're looking at your own clean skin, and then you're nourishing what you actually have. And so I'm bringing in this little sample of the Meaningful Beauty Age Recovery Night Cream. My goal is going to be to finish this. I've used this a little bit because I did take this with me when I traveled over Easter, and now I want it gone completely. So I'm going to try to finish this little cream. I should be able to do that in a month. My second prompt that I'm bringing in is Vampire, a creature that subsists by feeding on the vital essence of living, believed to drink blood, be immortal, have heightened senses, hate silver, sunlight, garlic, holy symbols, and wooden stakes. And that's a blood red product. It's a little bit orangier than actual blood, but I'm bringing in the SC Expressi nail color in the shade Send a Message. My goal is going to be to use this 5 times. I just bought this recently and I haven't used it yet, and I'm excited to try it out. I think it's going to be a nice summer color, so it's a little bit early, but I'm going to go ahead and bring it in now for Vampire. My third prompt that I'm rolling in is Witch or Wizard, and I've been looking forward to this one. I knew exactly when I wanted to roll in for this prompt when I finally got it, and that is a person who practices magic derived from supernatural, occult, or arcane sources. So it's a magic themed product, and I really wanted to bring in this Del Sol Color Change nail polish. So it changed color in the sun, changed because this is very old, it doesn't work anymore. It did change for about the first 10 years that I owned it, so I have no regrets in buying it. I was happy with its performance. There's not a whole lot left in there, it's all the way down at the bottom. My goal is going to be to finish this, and it is still magic themed even though it doesn't really work anymore because the shade name is Ruby Slipper. So it changed from a silver, like the Ruby Slippers were in the book, into this red color, like the Ruby Slippers were in the movie. So for Witch Wizard, I'm bringing in Ruby Slipper nail polish. My last roll in is Manticore, a legendary animal having the head of a man, normally with horns, the body of a lion, and the tail of a dragon or scorpion. Chimera, related to the Sphinx, often feared as being violent and feral, depicted throughout Renaissance periods in many forms of art. And so that is a product that you consider to be a work of art. I really struggled with this prompt, so even though I had this in for a previous prompt in this project, and I don't really like bringing the same product in twice, I'm going to bring in the Tarte 12-Hour Blush in the shade Captivating. I don't know if you can see the imprint on there, but it's a pretty artsy little imprint, so I'm going to call this my art theme product. I've been wanting to use this color anyway, and so my goal is going to be to use this 10 times for the prompt Manticore. So there's my update, 4 goals met and 4 roll-ins. I'm pretty happy with that. And for the next update, I don't think it's going to be that exciting. My only rollout might be this little face cream right here sample. So that's probably going to be it, but at least it'll be something. So I hope all of your projects are going well. Good luck to all of you, and I'll see you next month. Bye.